Hello everyone, my name is Armand, I'm Edinburgh newborn baby and family photographer. Today I would like to discuss newborn mini sessions. Hi, before we kick off I have a little announcement. My initial mini session video was recorded a couple years ago, so instead of making the whole new video, which is going to take quite a long time, I decided I'm going to reuse the video which I have, but I'm going to be updating like with few details in it, Since then we had a C19, and a lot of things have changed basically, since then all the COVID has kind of like changed the way how I work, how I do the mini sessions. So there will be some parts which have stayed the same and some parts which have changed. So don't be surprised that suddenly you see, the background changing a little bit, because the background also has changed since then. So there will be some parts from the old video and some parts from the updated video. I have the newborn minis now for almost 2 years, and I have established quite a good system how to do them. Why I do newborn mini sessions? Well, the answer is quite simple. Some families would like, to have that full experience, to have a proper longer session. They have maybe siblings or dogs coming in with the babies, and I'll need simply more time to create those kind of images. And mini sessions are just like a quick in and out, I spend like up to an hour on a session, and you still have quite nice simple set of baby photos to take home. I have photographed now newborns for almost 10 years. Next year is actually going to be the 10th year since I have started to photograph newborn babies. So those parents who would not have maybe a choice of coming for a mini session, you would probably make a decision, okay, premium photographers probably will be a little bit too much for us to spend. So what are our options? Well, our options probably would be then, okay, do we take photos ourselves, or do we just simply go for less experienced, cheaper photographer? Cheaper photographer would probably be absolutely fine too, but what you need to remember is that maybe that is not their speciality. They really maybe have started to do this, or they just want to try out. So the posing, might not be as great, and the lighting and, and things like that. I have done the newborn photography long enough, and I have established quite a good system now how to photograph babies more efficiently, more quickly, just to get those kind of like key portraits done, to have a nice headshot, nice body shot, few nice family pictures, maybe a few creative photos, and that's pretty much what you ideally would want from the session. Mini session pricing at the moment is a flat rate. It's $199, and that includes your mini session, which is up to an hour, and your small resolution files. Anywhere from 5 to 15 files I include into the mini session, depends how the session goes, what we have done and things like that. But yes, at the moment it's a flat rate. Let's talk about the resolution of files. This is quite a common question people ask me, so I decided, okay, let's cover a little kind of video snippet for it. So initial resolution for the files is printable up to 8 by 6 inches, so that's pretty much like prints like this you would be able to print. If you would like to print something larger, like a wall product for example, I would recommend you to upgrade then files to larger resolution. You have the option to upgrade, and the upgrade is at the moment is £50, and that would give you flexibility of printing any size you want. So you could have your like 8 by 6s, or you can print something larger. Another kind of like add-on option which I'm offering is the edits. So normally the mini session would include like a basic edit, which is your exposure, light, kind of like a tonality of the photo, but I don't do any kind of like a detailed skin editing and things like that. You could, however, have that as an option, and that add-on is at the moment is £60, and that basically would be all your photos, all your selection of the photos would be edited. Sometimes babies have a dry skin, or like red patches or scratches of the face on the face, basically, things like that. Some parents want to keep that, some parents would like to polish up those photos. So choice is really there for you, and I'm just offering that as an option. Mini session process. So process is very straightforward. It's a little bit different than I was doing 2 years ago because of the COVID. Things have changed. So basically the things how it works at the moment, since the mini sessions are flat rate, so there is no point anymore of choosing photos. So you're basically getting everything, all of the yeses and maybes, what I select, that's what you get. Now in terms of the process itself at the beginning, so it's very simple. Before the session I would be sending you an email, you know where to go, what to wear, what to bring, things like that. Then you arrive to the session, hand over the baby, and I just basically go from there. We at the beginning decide, okay, do we need to do any top-ups, you know, how is the baby doing at the beginning basically, and we just kind of like, you know, go from there, depending how baby is going. So if you need to top up, we top up. If no, we just start working. Take the photos. That's basically, you know, anywhere up to an hour we kind of like spend during the session. After the photos are done, you leave, I go home, I do the selection, and generally it's either the same day or next day your photos are delivered to you via Dropbox. So before a delivery I would make a little kind of like a snapshot of how your gallery looks like. Then we sort out the money. Money wise you can sort it out straight after the shoot. Some people bring the cash, you know, or you know, you can do the bank transfer, whatever is your preference, yeah. And then the photos are delivered to you, and then you make a decision. Okay, do we want to upgrade to larger resolution, or do we want to do some extra editing, you know, things like that. So we just basically go from there. But yeah, that's pretty much in a nutshell how the process works. It's very easy, it's very simple. I offer newborn mini sessions not only for like newborn babies, you know, with that 4-week window. I actually photograph babies up to probably sitter stage as a minis. You could book that in. If you miss that kind of like that first few weeks window, don't worry. Just give me a shout, see if you can book it in, you know. That's absolutely fine. I have photographed with all sorts of like ages of babies, and you know, I most likely can create something really nice for you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Comment below the video or send me the message via our website. Whatever it is, you know, just get in touch and I'm sure I can create something beautiful for you.